be good to people, be caring, be nice, and people will follow you.
You have to lead by example. You get there early, you leave late.
It's someone that I want in my program and something that I hope to provide for my program by setting a right example across the board in everything that I do.
I think respect plays a huge role in leadership, where the leader or the captain respects his teammates, and then they also return the respect to the captain.
Leadership is marked by humility and service, a willingness to put your own needs aside for the needs of others or the needs of a team.
I guess a good listener. A leader has to be a good listener, has to care about his team, put the team first.
You're there for others. You're not just there for yourself. You're willing to help them. You're willing to lead. You're willing to just push them to be better.
I think an effective leader makes people around them better, maybe even working on their weaknesses. And if people can see maybe it's so much the great kids, the good kids, the effective leader working to get better at their craft, I think that makes them even more of a leader in their own right.
I think an effective leader can get the most out of their team. If they strive for excellence in the pool, if they strive for excellence in school, excellence becomes a habit.
They're the ones that keep their head in the game when it matters most.
I respect leaders that are there to push you to be better, not just ones that are like there to yell at you.
They help me think about what I can do better, but they do it in a really positive way.
I respect the type of leaders that believe in a cause and follow through with that cause.
Respect my dad a lot because he's taught me how to be a leader, because being a leader isn't something that you're born with, it's something you have to learn.
I respect my mom. She's a hardworking nurse at the hospital, and she works all the time, and she still has enough time to do everything with the family.
I respect Mr. Rebuck. I think he does a great job of leading. I think he leads with integrity.
Over the course of my life, I've had a number of teachers and coaches who have impacted me through their example and how they chose to live their life. And most of the things that I can remember about these individuals was really a call to be a better person.
I don't respect leaders that are rude or abuse their power or think that because of their position that they can do whatever they want, or that they're not there to help others succeed.
Who feel that they're superior to everyone else because they have the role of a leader or the role of captain.
Leaders who don't take their role seriously and they just try to become too much of friends with the people they're leading instead of actually doing the job of leading them. So.
I don't like weak leaders or ones who are too scared to voice their opinion when they're supposed to be in control of a situation.
Well, part of being human is making mistakes, so when you're a leader, you're going to make mistakes. You have to learn to accept that and move forward. You're going to learn from your mistakes, which will benefit your team in the end.
You tend to get too much credit when things go well and too much blame when things don't go well. So that's the downside.
Being a leader means you need to hold people accountable for their actions, and that doesn't necessarily make everyone happy all the time. So you have to be willing to accept that you're going to make people unhappy.
Being ridiculed is definitely one of them, and then also if you make a wrong decision for your team, it reflects on you and having to deal with the consequences of that.
I think the risk is, one of the risks is you really do have to be a person of integrity. When you're not, that eventually will catch up to you and you'll fall. And when you're really high up there and you're a leader, then the fall can be pretty sharp.
It's definitely rewarding when you see that you've had an impact on someone and you know that you've inspired them to not only reach their potential but to exceed it.
You get personal satisfaction in knowing that you were the one who stood up or said a little quote or gave somebody an extra push to succeed and do their best.
I think for the most part, team leaders have an opportunity to bring a level of respect and loyalty to a team. We have a responsibility to each other to call each and every one of us to become the best version of ourselves.
People becoming the person you knew they could be, that is the reward, and that's what makes it all worthwhile.